So we have, for example, one customer case that has such a high volume of rentals that took them, I think, approximately, was it 8 or 10 minutes per employee for just the fact that when someone comes in, says that, hey, I'm this person, here's these are the items that I rented, here's my code, and then giving the items out, and then the customer would be on their way. That was squeezed to like 8 minutes, and it was a quite complex product. But they have such a high volume of products that over a year, that 8 minutes costs them $250,000, $250,000. So if you're able to save that $250,000 for this one specific product, setting up a fully automated pickup, which is possible for this product, they will save that $250,000 in employee time, or at least big chunk of it. So it becomes quite easy to think that are they willing to invest, for example, 100,000 euros in order to establish that auto pickup infrastructure, and what's the payoff of that? So I think these things, again, like going a bit back into the one thing that we've been repeating many times, that if you have a system in place that allows you to see these quite concrete things like that, it takes us this many minutes to do things, and then you have an understanding of what's the average cost of an employee hour, you can start to justify and understand the value of investing in things like self-service pickup.
So now you're referring to maybe this IKEA model where you're actually enabling the customer to do a bunch of stuff themselves, so part of the operation, and these are also known like cold rentals, and we are not providing it like automatically like any smart locks or anything like that, but we do enable this type of integration to some smart lock providers, and I know that we have at least one really good partner who has helped a lot of customers.
Yeah, I think that we can probably mention that Click and Share is one of the partners that is making these kind of setups for customers, whether it's bikes or automated lockers. Worthwhile to reach out to them if you have these use cases or needs. But yeah, and I want to mention also that there's so many flavors on how to go about it. You can make the self-service experience also to be almost like not only a job for the customer, but you can also communicate it in a positive way. So before the rental, in your order confirmation, for example, you could attach some PDFs or a video or similar, educating the customer how do you use the bike or the product when they arrive to you. And you can, of course, package that communication in a positive way, that, hey, it's super exciting to have you as a customer. Here's all of the cool things you can do with the product. This is how it works. So the customer comes in hopefully already quite educated and excited for that. The customer also probably rented out that item in order to do something with it, to go enjoy the outdoors, or if it's, for example, a trailer to haul a bunch of stuff, they didn't rent it out just to hear a half an hour lecture on how stuff works. You can put a lot of like positive twist in many of these things, allowing the customer to feel that this is not outsourcing work to them, but it's rather enabling them as a customer.
I think there are actually a couple really clear benefits there. So you don't have to wait in a line if it's a high traffic place. You can kind of pick it up when it suits your schedule, and then of course returning it, you can do it maybe when the store is closed. So it's giving you a lot more flexibility as well.
Yeah, definitely.